this presentation of the state of the climate report. It's a very important part of what we do, and we don't take it kindly at all that we have you here. It is going to be a presentation, and then there is the opportunity for questions and answers or interactions, as we may want to put it. And so even as we pick all of the information that you have shared with us, please know to all of us that we have the luxury to request all of the clarifications that we may need, all of the questions that we have as far as this presentation is concerned. And because this is a media presentation, we also expect that the media will be interacting with us. You are not only doing coverage, but you are doing interactions also.
Let me acknowledge our distinguished representative and friends from the media, colleagues from Ghana Meteorological Agency, friends from the Howard University, ladies and gentlemen. It is my great pleasure to welcome you all to the presentation of the 2025 State of the Climate Report, an important activity under the 2026 Meteorological Awareness Month, aimed at deepening public understanding of climate trends and their implications for Ghana. Good afternoon, I guess. Yes, good afternoon. Across the world, conversations about climate have moved from distant scientific discussions to everyday realities that people experience in their homes, on their farms, in their cities, and in their workplaces. In Ghana, many people have begun to notice these changes in very practical ways. Farmers speak about the rains arriving at different times than they once did. Fisher folks talks about shifting conditions along the coast. Communities recall periods of rainfall that lead to flooding, and other moments when the rain seems to pause for longer than expected. Urban residents increasingly feel the intensity of heat in ways that affect comfort. For the Ghana Meteorological Agency, this work is part of our broader commitment to serve the nation with accurate, timely, and relevant climate information. We continue to strengthen our scientific capabilities and work closely with regional and international partners to ensure that Ghana benefits from the latest advances in climate science. As we present the 2025 State of the Climate Report today, we do so with the hope that the knowledge contained within it will inspire informed decisions, strengthen national planning, and encourage greater cooperation in addressing the challenges of climate change. Ultimately, the story of our climate is also the story of our future. The choice we make today in terms of how we plan, how we invest, and how we work together will determine how resilient our country will be in the years to come.
So this report seeks to give us an overview of what Ghana's weather was last year, 2025, with special focus on rainfall, temperature, our farming seasons, and then extreme events as well as trends. It also serves as a guide for policymakers in sectors such as food security, health, disasters, but not just our policymakers and decision makers, but you and I as well, seated here. Now we take a look at temperature extremes that were recorded for the year 2025. Now the daytime temperatures, the highest daytime temperatures recorded across the country was 43.2 degrees Celsius at Navrongo, and this was recorded on 25th April 2025. Now to give us a bit of context, the current temperatures outside now is around 32 degrees Celsius. So we can imagine what 43.2 degrees Celsius is going to feel like. Now, the highest nighttime temperature as well recorded for last year was 30.5 degrees Celsius in Tamale on 30th March. So now imagine feeling what we are feeling now, but at night. That's how it felt last year for people in.
Is climate change inevitable? Is it always negative? What kind of activities bring about climate change?
But what we have seen is the extent of the change we are experiencing now. over the last 50 years, we have seen significant changes. And most of these changes have been traced to man-made activities. The way we treat our environment, the way we introduce a lot of chemicals, especially like carbon, into the atmosphere, that reacts in order to alter the way the atmosphere used to be. And the rate at which it's going is what makes it alarming. And that is why it looks like whenever we're talking about climate change, we are looking at something that is negative.
Thank you very much, everyone, for joining us today. It's been a pleasant event, and we're encouraged by all the questions that we've received so far. We've come a long way, and we've realized that weather and climate services does play a very important role in the socio-economic development of the country. But what we've seen here would always advise that please continue to update yourself with all the information that we put on our various platforms. I would encourage you today, if you are not a follower of the Ghana Meteorological Agency, please do so. We are on all social media platforms, from professional ones to even ones where we just go there to have fun. Now even the Ghana Meteorological Agency is available on TikTok, on Instagram, on X, on LinkedIn, on WhatsApp, on Telegram. And most of these handles are the Ghana Meteorological Agency. So I'd encourage you all to follow up. So the state of the climate report, it will be on our website and will be made available to the public. I'd encourage you once again, please consult all these reports and use it appropriately for your planning. It is only useful when you consult these reports, and there will be nothing of importance to us if we are consistently producing these reports and we are not making use of them.